Is there sound now? Oops. Okay. Yay. Okay, good. Between each of the things I do on this computer, each one requires a different setting. That was good. Each one requires a different setting, and it's a little bit frustrating. I'm glad y'all are here. Let me take these earphones out. So this is a rather small card. It fits in your hand. But one night I had insomnia, so I came in here and I used markers on this. Now I'll tell you what markers I used. Hey Kenny, hey Iris, hey, how are you? Iris is a good friend. We do Bible study together about twice a week and we chat. It's really fun. Anyhow, when I got a good deal from an art teacher that was selling her stuff, part of that was, I don't know how you pronounce them, but look, they're the Copicchio. Can you believe that? So when everybody was talking about how wonderful all the Copics were, and I thought, well, I actually have some. Why don't I try them out? And I did on this. I thought it came out pretty well. Let me make sure that my camera doesn't keep going in and out. I feel like it is. Alright, I'm going to take the focus off and then, okay. I don't know why it zoomed in so far. That's weird. Well, I need to be zoomed in anyway, but for some reason, I wonder if it has to do with the settings for the other one. I don't know. Ciao. Okay, great. So I pulled them out to see what I had, and I guess I have a variety of colors. I don't have any grays, but I have a variety of colors. So I tried to see what set they were, but they weren't really a set, so she probably bought them individually. I mean, not any sets I could find, but that was cool. So I'm not going to use those very often. Your autocorrect inserted it. Oh, I didn't say why autocorrect inserted. Okay. How zoomed in am I here? It's zoomed in. I'm not sure why I can't why I can't change that. Camera control, zoom, focus. I don't know. It's weird. So there we are. Yeah, as you come in, tell me how you're doing today. Are y'all having a good morning? I'm pretty close. Okay. This might make the video go out briefly. So I apologize in advance. Wait a minute, that's not even here. Nope, wrong spelling. There it is. Okay. I'm going to see if I can't fix that. Yeah, I don't get that. Okay. Thanks for all the hearts. Oh, I like it. Did I say hi to Rinka? Now, why can't I? Okay, very good. Let's see if this will let me open this app. Yeah, I don't understand why I go in here and I put the camera over a foot away, probably a foot and a half away from the paper, but it still is far away. All right, I'm going to try to maybe fix it from this other way, as it really shouldn't be that far out. I mean, that far in. It's thinking about it. Well, in the meantime, if you can still hear me, you have a case now. Okay, bye, Iris. I'll talk to you later. I like the page. The little heart is in front of. Hey, Leslie, I like the last page. You. Something. Type something else so that line will go up. You know. Hey, Connie. Oh, you like the page I was on? Okay. Okay. On my side, you know, the little heart that you can go click on, give me hearts. It covers over that last word. I don't need to know what's new. I need to fix the camera. The camera is currently in use. Oh no. I can do two things. I can go out of this live stream, fix the camera, and restart. Or I can raise the camera a little bit more, and so that it doesn't look fully zoomed in. Oh, no problem, Dawn. So should I restart or just move the camera? I guess we can start with move the camera. Let's see, why don't we start with that? And if that doesn't work, all right, so it's going to be shaking. You may not want to look. We'll start with moving the camera. This may or may not do it. Okay. All right. What do you think? That better? Well, I don't think you want to see. No, this way, this way, this way. Boy, it doesn't take much to make this camera want to do things. Okay. Now, how do I close this? I need to get out of this. Okay, good. Now I'll get out of that. All right, excellent. You're fine for me. If it's bugging you, can do what you want. All right, great. That is good. We will. YouTube is not receiving a video. Okay. It should be zoomed pretty far out, but okay, this says the YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth stream. As such, view open widget. What is a widget? What's a widget? I mean, I know what a widget is, but is it buffering? I've got this camera really, really far up above, and I still don't understand why it's zoomed like that. I mean, I literally have this thing up high. Okay, it says it's buffering on my end, but oh, okay, Connie, thanks. Ignoring works for me. Okay. All right, yeah. So, I was going to either work on this page. See, I've started, there are these two pages. Or I can work in Universe, or Deep Blue, or Europa. Which one would you like? I'm not going to do a poll because it's silly. holiday. Well, none of these have a holiday. We have Rooms of Wonder, Universe, Deep Blue, and Europa. Berman. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Let me move this out of the way. Now in here I actually picked 3 pictures. Okay, I've got this one that's pretty much at the beginning. So that's 1. Here's 2. The house with the minivan. And the third one is maybe just do a few, like something each picture in a different pencil set. Oh, okay. Hey, Penny. Nicole. So each picture in a different pencil set, or the house and the van, or the beginning picture. 1, 2, or 3. This is 1. Two or 3. I'm so glad y'all are here. I do have a leaning. 2. This is 2. The house. Okay, who else wants to chime in? Does everybody agree on 2, or do you want a bunch of people want the other one? Frederica, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I was kind of hoping to do ink tints on this, but I'm not sure if it's going to go through. Yeah. I could do a little test, I suppose. Oh, I've got to show y'all what I got this week. And inside of it is something I got on a deal. Look at this case. I like this case so much that I'm getting the bigger one for 120 set of pencils that are coming. You like 2 also? I just love this. If I could change all my, well, maybe I wouldn't want to change all of them, but if I could snap my finger and they'd all change to this one, I would not be upset. And you can see I've already done a swatch of it. And this is ingenious right here. I'm not sure who I heard it from, but you put one of those little round fastener things and pull them down. On the bigger ones that have 4 sections, I put 2 of them. 1 for 2 of the rows and 1 for the other 2. Now here is what I got on deal. I thought about doing a swatch. Actually, I did. I did a swatch. My husband got me a new software to edit videos, and I haven't done it yet, but I have recorded my my impressions of these and swatching. Yeah, isn't it cool? A bit. And you remember I was talking about the bee one? I could have gotten the bee. It has little honey pots on it and honeycombs and little bees. But then I saw this one and I thought, I gotta have that for these. I wasn't gonna get it just to have it. I had to have something to put in there. Anyhow, so these are the Color Metallics. And then I decided, why don't I just put all my metallics in there? So here's the other Color Metallics. These are from the 180 set. And these are the Artex. The Artex silver is really nice. The gold and silver from the Mark Arts. Oh, and the gold, I think this is called dark gold, which is kind of like bronze. And then, though I don't use them too much, you can see I haven't even sharpened them. This is from Prisma, or these three. And then the last ones are from Polychromos. And I do like their silver. That's what I put in there. I almost got the bigger one for, I mean, I was thinking of changing all kinds of things around, but I had to stop myself and say, okay, you don't need to feed your OCD. You don't have to do this or that. So just get the pencils and just get the case, and there you are. I think I showed you all these little bookmarks. You can write on these too. The only frustrating thing about them is that they're so thin, you really have to be careful that you don't pull up too. And they stick and restick and stick and restick. Oh, like you like. All right. Gosh, the camera's really weird. Why is it doing that? It keeps moving. Like it says, I'm not going to go where you want it to. Did you see my $5? Well, now you did. Oh, the case? That is from Amazon. Let's see if it's still on there. Oh, what's new? Well, here's the little one. Looks like they still have them. Oh, here's the B one. Isn't that cute? I was gonna get the B one for this other set of pencils, but I really like this one a lot, so that's what I got. Okay, so then I bought the 120. So yeah, just Amazon. Looks like they have 20 in stock of that one. They have the B120. Sounds like an airplane. The B120. Yeah, right? Yes, Amazon US. No, I don't have those. I've got the Artex, I suppose, would be the closest. Thanks. I love it. It's a beautiful case. Another favorite case of mine is this. Galaxy one. I actually have two of these. And this one is also on Amazon. I bought this case way before I had the pencils, or even know what pencils I was going to put in it. And so I put my Brutes in here. It took a month to get the Brute Fumer squares, or 3 weeks. But it only took, you know, I think this might have taken 2 weeks to come to. But they should have plenty of those. And they come in the small one and, well, all the sizes. I do have 2 cases that don't have pencils. I was thinking about doing a destash thing, but I don't know how to really run it because it's not just books. I mean, do I have the person that wants a certain amount of things just pay the shipping, or maybe a trade or something like that? I have been discouraged with the lack of choices of case, because they have these really ugly cases, and I think, who is deciding what case to use or pattern to use? Because they're ridiculous. Oh yeah, I was gonna try to use ink tints. I'm gonna test it out. I don't have the new ones, so I'm kind of disappointed with that, but it's okay. I'll eventually get it when it comes. I will try to be patient. Wow, this is really dirty. Huh. Water pen, water pen, water pen. Actually, I think I probably need the big one. Okay, I'm gonna try something. If this does not work, then it doesn't work. We're testing. This is the Tombow water brush. I kind of wanted I did. I wanted the Durham push button, but it's so expensive. I just said, well, and the Tombows, this pack was, there's 3 of them. It's only $8. All right, what I'm going to do is just add a whole bunch of water to this and see how badly it goes through. I'm going to start in a small place. Although that's nighttime, isn't it? But then there's the sun. Okay, what sense does that make? Well, I suppose we could say it's the moon. We could say it's the moon. All right, so then it won't matter if I put blue on here. I just want to see how badly that's going to go through. Wow, I can't even see it. Well, if I don't use a lot, I could use that. Oh, no problem. Yeah, really ugly. Ugly, ugly stuff. I could use just trying to decide. I kind of like the idea of using, oh, there, it's coming through, so I can't really use ink tints on that. So we'll just use pencils. All right. What pencil set have I not worked with lately? I'm like, I hardly ever use mark art because I guess I don't like it as much as others that I've used. And I don't think many people have them. I'm going to do a quick test. Well, it kind of works on that paper. Let's put in some, whoa, that's purple. All right. Let's try. Oh, that's more orange. Let's try this one. I'm just going to see how it blends. Let's use cherry red. Cherry red on my head makes me want to go to bed. But I will color instead. Yeah, I'm crazy. It's not blending very well on this book. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm still debating whether to keep the Starjoy Golds or not. All right, let's see. I can use Polly's, Color, Artex, or Brutes. I'm going to do a poll because that's so fun. Which set? Polly's. Oop. Colors. Come on, spell right. Text. Oops, wow, I actually got 5 there. Or brute squares. Okay. Yay! Whatever works, yeah. Those pretty much all work in this book, so. Oh, I forgot I had. Yeah, water doesn't work real well in here. I mean, it does dry. I suppose if you put it on fast, see, I can't even see it now. But I'm not going to take chances. Yes, Kenny. What can I do for you? Wow, okay. So far, Polly's are winning at 40%, with the rest split. Can you hear me? Surely you can. Okay. got to drink a lot of water today. Okay, good. Well, I wasn't sure what Kenny was, why she was calling me, so. Wow, Polly's are winning. At 57, we have 7 votes. Anybody else want to vote? You lurkers out there? I think Polly's would work nicely. Wow, 62% on the Pollies. 8 votes. I'm glad I got the fan on. For the background. Oh, the King Arts for the background? Okay. I could do that, yeah. Just gotta remember where I put them. Oh, they're in a box. Now where's that box? Oh. There they are. It's not a live stream without Leslie not being able to find something. Yeah. Oh. This chair's annoying. Ooh, we have 9 votes now. Alright, so if this is the nighttime, I think I might do I wanted to try this. Well, it's not new like I got it yesterday. It's new like I got it in June, but it's just a little brush. I have been wanting to try that. I haven't tried them in Rita's books. Yes, they are 56%. I think the King Arts will work fine in here, but I'll go ahead and test it out. I can use the clean side. It's lovely. All right, I think we'll go with the Pollies. Sometimes I start with the background first. Sometimes the foreground, everything else. I think I may do that last because otherwise it's just going to smudge everywhere. So that's cool. I'm not going to pick a cube card because it would really... Oh, wouldn't it be cool if I randomly picked one? Just reached into the box and pulled one out. It would be a challenge. All right, I'm going to pull one from each box. Okay. Oh, that's one from the box. Oh, it's so dark. But you never know. What? Y'all are gonna like, do that one because it looks like Halloween or something. I don't know. We're not doing Halloween. Here's the other one. All right. Look, they're almost like similar. Yes, and this is what comes out. Should I do 4? If I get a better combo. All right, so there's the rose one or the cityscape. I'm thinking this one is gonna, let me in the poll. I think this one would work better. This one would, I mean, there's not a lot going on there. So, I think I'll go with this one. Yeah. Are they so similar you think I just need to pull another one out of the other box? I can't remember what box I pulled. Oh, this one. All right, let's see. We need to give ourselves something interesting. It's going to be dark too. All right, well, why do you keep pulling dark ones out? I had some bizarre dreams last night. Bizarre dreams. Oop. That one's brown. All right. Let's see if we can't do something else. Those are all single colors. Why do I keep pulling those out? Close my eyes to pick. All right, we've got the city, the grapes, I mean those are blueberries, the wheat, and that one. I think those two would go together pretty well. 108 is the grass, yeah, 140, 500, or 121. Kenny, which one should I pick? We're gonna let Kenny pick because she never wins anything. And and I have great sympathy. All right, Nicole, she picks the city. What do you pick, Kenny? Don't stick your tongue out at her. That's so mean. Kenny, you ought to pick the opposite just to spite. No, I'm just kidding. Don't spite anybody. Yeah, I know. I know you are. She must be away. Okay. Now that I've done that, we'll keep that dark one for the sky, I think. How about a turquoise house? That sounds really nice. Spread them around so, oh, okay. I'm trying to get them all in the, all right, there you go. Move the blueberries. I mean, I could use 2 of them too. You can't choose. I'm terrible. You can't choose. I'm terrible and on this. Oh, you're terrible on the spot. Well, flip a coin. I don't know. I guess I'm terrible on the spot too. Well, this one is very limited, so it would have to go with something else. This one's kind of limited. Frederica? Okay. Frederica said the city. So that's what we're going to do. Isn't that fun? All right. Let's go. Start with house. All right. I'd like to zoom in, but I don't want to zoom in so far that y'all will get sick. So I'm going to zoom in, and then you tell me if that zoomed in enough. Hey, Callie. Oh, Callie's already been here. If it's not zoomed in enough, I will be glad to bottom left. Oh, that was the that was this one. I mean, those can work together. We could sorry about the shaking. These are similar, so we could pop in a little bit of purple somewhere. Besides helping me pick colors to use. Gosh, I'm sweating. I need to sharpen this. Oop. Yeah, what are y'all working on? Hi, Susan. Yeah, I think so too. Kenny, I like those cards. Oh. No, not that. I'm glad y'all can't see me stretching around. I need to put a paper behind it. A cardstock, I mean. I taught 2 classes this morning. I haven't written the feedback yet, but I will do the feedback later. So after a class, we fill out the feedback form, and the first part is talking to the parents. Some people actually talk to the or write to the student. I'd prefer writing to the parents. Tell them various things, how they did, what you covered, what they need to work on, and several other things. If you could write a note to future teachers. Linka Filanico. What a name. If I could make... Is that one house or is that a bunch of houses together? This almost looks like a completely different house, so I think I will. It's pretty close. I'll use different colors. What's the color? Oh, thank you. So I was using light cobalt turquoise, number 154. And now I'm going to use cobalt turquoise 153. Bunch of houses. Yeah, I think so. So I was going to do the apologize for my hand being in the way. Do you want me to zoom in a little more? Are you good? Go pick up your book for the party. I wish we could have an in-person party. That would be so much fun. But we're too spread out to really do that. And not just spread out in the United States, but we're spread out in other countries. That would be kind of difficult. my high school graduation class hasn't gotten together in ages, but most of us have found Facebook. And that's kind of our reunion. That's kind of our reunion, so. I think probably there's some little reunions going on, like meeting individual members, and boy, it's going to take me forever if I do this kind of thing on each. But you know me, I can't just keep it simple. Oh, you forgot the coffee. Well, go get some coffee. We don't want a grouchy we don't want a grouchy Frederica in here. I'm not sure why I did it that hard. Because of my hand. Oops, wrong one. I might have to erase that a little bit. Just a little bit. I know in so many people's live streams they have music playing in the background, but I haven't wanted to do that because I can't figure that out. If I could, I would. Yes, we must have the coffee. Uh-oh. I dropped. Not a day goes by that I don't drop something. I'm glad I had a lid on it. It would have been spilled all over the floor. I think I'll put it on the floor so that it really can't fall. And if it does fall, it won't fall very far. I'm just using this one to kind of help blend a little bit. Okay. I haven't thought about the roof. Probably shouldn't think about it. Another thing that I test pages or book paper for is how well they erase. And the Rooms of Wonder, it doesn't erase quite as well as, say, this paper. See, this one's not bad, but if it came right out. But if I'd made that mark in the Rooms of Wonder and tried to erase, I guess it's because it's a smoother paper, and this one has a little tooth. I don't know. All right, what else can we make? Turquoise in here. These vans are usually reddish, right? I think sunflower. I think I want those to be yellow. How about the surfboard? This is just the same thing I was using, like cobalt turquoise. Oh, you know what? I did not have the live chat on. Okay, it's fine. It seems like it is. Every time I go into a new live stream, whether mine or someone else's, I have to change the setting at the top. It says top comments, or yeah, top chat, or what, live chat, or all the messages. I mean, who decides what's a top chat? Somebody must think about that. I guess it's one of those algorithm things. I actually never understood those exactly, or how they work. I suppose I could ask my husband. He's a computer guy. Okay, there's our surfboard. What else can be blue? Maybe one of the suitcases. Or we can make the roof, this roof blue, because roofs can be blue. Or the suitcase. I might make all the suitcases the same color, and all the roofs the same color, just to kind of help it go together. So I think we'll just, we could make this flower blue here. face is so tiny. Y'all, if I need to zoom in or zoom out, y'all let me know. What else has been going on? Not a lot around here. I got an exercise bike. No zoom needed. Okay, awesome. I got an exercise bike. And you don't know my history with exercise equipment. I'm going to leave that out just in case. Let's see, we've had 2 treadmills. What was that, 3? 2 treadmills, 2 bikes. One of them was an elliptical and a sit-down bike. One was a recumbent bike. And so when I found it on Marketplace on Facebook, and I told my husband, can I get this one? Because I thought it was a good deal. He said, are you going to use it, and where are you going to put it? And he knows that in the past I've had a problem with not using something. Crimson is close. I think this one, light red violet. And I've really got to start moving. I really got to start moving. Number 32. And I told him where we could put it, and that I was desperate to do something because of this weight problem. Since I started taking some of these medicines, it's been let me do a lighter. Is that light? That's kind of lighter. These medicines I have to have, it causes weight gain, and so I said I'm motivated to do this. And he said, okay. So now I've got to do that. The seat was terrible. It hurt a lot. So I decided to look for a new seat for it. And the first one I ordered that we still have is actually a whole seat. So you got to take off the one it came with and then put that one on top. So we still have that one. The one that is coming today is one that just, it's like a slip cover on a couch. It slips right over. And he kind of thought that's what we were gonna be getting. So they are cheaper than actually buying a whole seat. So if that one works, then I'm sorry, did I tell you what I was using? Light magenta and light red violet. So I'm hoping that
that one of them works. If this cover works, then we will send back the whole seat. I think I really need to darken some of that up. Is anybody talking? Needs to be darker. I have high hopes. Something I've been trying, and maybe this will help somebody, is 10 minutes. So I will spend 10 minutes a day exercising. Now that's not very much, but that's where I can start, because I've always started exercising and then just kind of, you know, bit off more than I can chew and got burned out really fast. So I said, I think I'll just start slowly. 10 minutes a day. I can do 10 minutes a day. And eventually maybe I can switch it to 15 minutes a day. But I want to be consistent with 10 minutes a day, so that that I won't give up. And if I stay at 10 minutes a day, that's all right. You know, my goal is to be consistent and not get burned out. And I don't ride very hard on there. I just put it on the lowest resistance. Yeah, I think so too. All right. What color? Is that a bucket? Looks like a bucket. Okay, we will make this a bucket. Make the bucket purple. All right, next color. Ooh, I want to do the van. See which red will win. That's not bad. I think that deep red, number 19. Oh, I'm glad y'all here. I'll try to say something interesting. I'm wondering if I should use a lighter
color there. I think I'll just color lightly. I hope you can see what I'm doing. And I forgot what I was talking about. Exercising. Yep. This red looks kind of like a tomato. Exercise bike. Yeah, so we've had a lot of exercise bikes, and I got the new seat. Steve had ordered a cover for where the batteries go, and it's weird that it had batteries, or that it required batteries, because most of all the other stuff I've had, they just plug in. This one does plug in also. But I thought that was kind of interesting. It's got some different programs in there that change the resistance. So it's sort of like going uphill. One of the treadmills we had actually inclined, so you could make it to where it feels like you're going up a hill. Alright, I'm going to go back over this to make it darker. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, that's right. This one doesn't have an incline. Well, it's not a treadmill, so it wouldn't have one. But it sort of I can't even talk. Simulates. Gosh. Oh, you can see my hair. That's all right. It's a lovely shade of gray, silver, white, brown, and red. And it is hard to not get in there with this pencil. That didn't make sense. It's hard not to keep the pencil marks out of what you don't want them to be. Alright, I think I'm going to let that rest. I might stick some scarlet on there. That's kind of looking like blood. I don't want to look at the blood. I like that red better. I mean, I don't get sick when I look at blood or anything, but
when, I mean, I will not use a color, one of the reds, obviously, just because it looks like blood. I mean, blood needs to stay on it in its own house, you know. I might have to cut this short today. I thought the thing I needed to do wasn't until tomorrow. I definitely like this red better. And it matches just as well. Okay. I think this part is white. Is the streak down the side, is that red too, or is it another color? And I thought it was red all the way up. Anyway, where else shall we put the red? Well, we need a red house, so let's make this one red. Let me check on something real quick. That's not what I was trying to do. I might not have to go. I just need to see. I'm not sure what I was thinking about with the red house. I guess it's fine. It's almost 11. I think I'm going to sharpen this a little more. That is a red house. Super red. And these look like apples, so I'm gonna make those apples. They may not be apples, but that's what they're going to be. And we're still waiting for confirmation. All right, let's see. Oh, I wanted to do these flowers in yellow, although they may have a little bit of orange in the end. That's all right. That's all right. Light yellow glaze.
maybe. Maybe. Mimosa. That's almost. Oh, look at that. That's almost a light maples. See, that looks like cream. Interesting. Well, that might be too much. Let's use light cadmium yellow. I wonder why this app is not working. Let's go back. There it is. All right. Okay. I'm not seeing anybody chat. I'm like, I can't even see the chat. Which is weird. Nope. Okay. Nobody's chatting. That's all right. I will just talk. Okay. All right, I don't have to leave. Yay. That means I'm free for a while. Let's get an orange. Dark chrome yellow. I'm glad you're here. We'll put that in the middle and a little bit out from out in the on the petals. I hope my dogs don't bark their heads off. That's funny. Bubble, Jazz is on. This is cadmium orange. Did y'all see Crystal's video on cadmium? Thought it was pretty interesting. I wonder what would happen if I used... Oh, we don't have a green in our set of colors, so we will just have to add one because I like my trees green. Permanent green. Yeah, I didn't know she had a series of videos, maybe she just started it, about each of the colors. Brain. And that's cadmium has an interesting history. Yeah, that's all right. I'm glad y'all are here. This is permanent green. I think she was saying that cadmium in its first inception was actually kind of toxic. I could be wrong remembering that. Trying to think of a good shadow color. The cadmium, I don't know, somebody will have to go look at crystals. This is walnut. Burn umber. I'm not sure this is going to work for me. I'm just trying to make a shadow color there. Kind of like sepia. Well, doesn't they have a sepia? Ah! It does have a sepia. Right there. Thanks. I like them. I like it. Alright, now I'm going to use sepia. This may or may not work. Now I'm going to go back over it with a red. It's pretty good. That kind of gives it a shadowy look, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's better to use a gray. I'm not really sure. I think I'm putting my hair down in the camera again. What pencils do y'all like to use for shadows? Did I ask this one already? Last time? If I did, I apologize. My favorite, I guess, would be sepia.
Of course, I like different grays. And I like, I think my favorite grays are the French grays. Yeah, I think I did ask that question now that I think of it. I've used the opposite color to make shadows also. Like, I could use a purple on here. Yeah, I like her videos too. Okay, does anybody know what color that stripe is that runs down the side? Is that black or red? All right, what else? We're gonna have yellow. See, probably up here I would add some of that brown, the walnut brown, to make shadows in the red. But in here I just used a darker color of the same, a darker shade of the same color. So I don't know why I switched between one thing and another like that. Somewhere in my brain it makes sense. All right, now we need a yellow house. Trying to think what other colors are going to be here for me to play with. Could do an orange house. Yeah, I'm running out of colors. I may have to do 2 of each color. But let's just make this one yellow. And we could make these flowers yellow. Just to get ahead of it. That's like cadmium yellow, by the way. And the orange I've been using is cadmium orange. Sepia is also a color I use for shadows. While we have that cadmium orange out, we can yeah, okay. We can use, my earphones are just like going off. Irritating. Ooh. If I were to, oh, this is like a whole, this is a whole house, isn't it? Or this is a house and this is a house. I don't know. If I made that
one whole house, then I could do orange and I could do a brown. I mean, this one kind of lends itself to brown, but that might be boring. Or I could do another yellow, something like that. They're usually white. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm keeping it as white, and then I'll come in here with some grays. If I treat this as two houses, then I could do this one orange. I could do another blue and a purple. So that would be, yeah. All right, orange it is. Because I'm tired of dilly-dallying. I actually have a hard time making decisions sometimes. Depends on the subject. Depends on. I think I'll go ahead and cover that because I'll use a reddish color on top to make them darker. So whenever I can make, usually I have trouble making decisions if there's not any clear benefit to one or the other. I mean, they're just equal. They're just equal. I usually like to make a decision where one of them is not as favorable as the other one. That's much easier to make a decision. But we can't always have that. It looks like a whole house. Well, the windows are a little different. I mean, they're more like this one than they were this one. And it has a different roof. I think that's what's throwing me off, is it has a different roof. Gonna make these red and then go back over it with the orange. Man, it's hard to get in there with such teeny tiny bits. And then I'll go back over it. The orange. This is the deep scarlet red that I was using on the other objects. Okay, I'm gonna. This may or may not work as shadow, but I'll see. Guess that's all right.
I haven't even thought about the windows. I guess I'll just make it easy on myself and use the dark for the windows. Because I could literally sit here and take too long. Something else that helps me make decisions is a time pressure or some other kind of outside pressure. Like someone is making you make a decision. It looks like a bunch of add-ons to me. Oh, yeah, it could be that. Nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna go ahead and color this orange. So I'm gonna put the red. Would you live in an orange house? These need to be sharpened. Hey Marilyn, thanks for coming in. So what color of a house would you not live in? This red is really screaming red. I'm not sure I like it. I'm glad it's a small house. Would you live in a blue house or a yellow house? But what color is like the deal breaker? You wouldn't, you refuse no matter how awesome the house was. Not sure why I made that one darker. All right, so I'll answer my own question. Probably a red house. Well, I can't say that because some bricks are reddish brown. So maybe we're not talking bricks, we're talking something else. Although this has got bricks. Oh, like a blood red house. I wouldn't want to stay in that. Or yellow. I couldn't do yellow. Or else I would move in and repaint. Probably if I lived on the sea or by the sea, then yellow might not be a bad color. If you live in a yellow house, I apologize. Hope I didn't offend.
I didn't mean to. I need to get this fan to point on me. Oh gosh. Sometimes these lights are just too much. But Pepto-Bismol pink might be a no. Yeah. It's like a shade thing. I wouldn't want a blood red house, but maybe a dark brown red. If I'm not paying for the mortgage and it's nice, well, kept large enough. Yeah. You'd do any color, okay. Then you can spend your money on repainting the house. That's part of the house too, but I can't really tell. Some days the shaking hands are irritating. I kind of like how that's working. What are you chewing on, puppy? What you chewing on? I think it's a stick. He likes chewing sticks. He's a crazy puppy. I hardly put anything on that. He's a crazy puppy. Yay. I think I might just leave those. Orange. What else can be orange? I'm not sure. Let's do green because I want to get the greens in there. I think one of these days I need to challenge myself to make
leaves and things, green things, make them a different color. Although I really like my greens to be green. My greens to be green. The things that are supposed to be green, I like them to be green. What is the weirdest color that you have colored something like grass or trees or flower or leaves that was supposed to be green? I mean, in the whole scheme of things. Or what is the weirdest color that you've colored something? I think the closest thing I came to something weird was it was in one of those, maybe it was pink flowers. It was in one of those snow globe type things that had the Chinese or Japanese, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's some kind of Japanese symbol. It's two straight pieces with a crossbar. I know there's a name for it, but it's not coming to mind at present. I have seen blue leaves, pink leaves. Sorry, yeah, leaves. I don't think I've seen purple. Let's see, what is everybody going to do this weekend? Do you have any special plans, or just a relaxing weekend? There's more green. I really don't have anything special for the weekend. My husband's on call, so he might not have a good weekend, but I hope he does. He's in IT for a big company, and they pretty much do everything remotely. So he works from home, which I'm so grateful for. Doing errands, laundry, relaxing. Yeah, sounds like a typical weekend, right? Apple trees are green, so I'll have to color this green. Those are green. I may think about that. I guess it doesn't matter. Somebody dinged my Facebook, I think. It usually doesn't do that. It usually, it doesn't make a noise. So I want to do my 10 minutes of cleaning my craft room and exercising. I'm going to do those. I think I'm going to employ the 10-minute thing in different places of my life. Because when it comes to teaching online, one mentor teacher said, you can do anything for 25 minutes. And just that, thinking about that really helps. Helps us to think through and get through a class. It's very helpful when it has to do with a kind of a frustrating student, you know. Where did I put my bike? No, I didn't put it in there. I put it in the living room. We had 2 rocking chairs in there, besides 2 recliners and a couch. And I said we could just move that one rocking chair into the front room, which is sort of the catch-all room, and put it there. When I was looking for the exercise bikes, an exercise bike, it had to be one that wouldn't be any bigger than 5 feet, because that was the limit of the space, and this one is less than that, so it works out nicely. Oops, sorry, I am so off. I'm just kind of putting shadow here. So I'm more motivated this time than all the other times. It's just, I have to do it. I'm not super big, but I am big enough to where I can't deal with wearing bigger clothes. You know how it is. No plans for you. Okay. Yep. Sounds good. I'm really not liking this red house. Okay. I think I can make this one purple. Oh, alright. So as far as the luggage goes, I was going to make one each of the colors of the house, because that would indicate, I don't know, it was just something fun. So like this one, I could do, I could make it purple. Had to search for the birds. Oh, no problem. They're building a new deck. Ooh, very nice.
it is a little bit hot to be building outside. Or do they have lots of shade? Or do you live in one of those upside down countries? Oh, never say you're sorry for, doing stuff you have to do. I mean, people will get in when they can. It's all right. I tend to apologize too, but everybody always says, "Oh, don't be sorry. It's okay." But we all feel like we need to. I guess it's just one of those things. I'm wondering if it's oh, okay. So you're in the UK? Yeah, 25 is still hot. Maybe it's not as hot, not so hot that you can't work out. This week, or the next 10 days, it's supposed to be really super hot here. I try not to think about it, but just kind of stay in my space until it's not hot again. I was supposed to go to the dentist on Tuesday, but I said, no, I can't get out of this. I take medication that messes with you if you're in the sun. And I just can't do that, so I'm not. Oh, 78. That's nice. Oh, Canada. Okay. I don't know. I think Celsius, and I think England. Is that for the blue? Oh, that's for the purple one. It probably doesn't matter what color it is, but I want to be consistent anyway. Summer's so short, we have to be outside in the summer. Oh, that's right. Okay. I sure wish we had short summers around here. But we don't. I think I would want to be one of those maybe the reverse, what do they call those people? Snowbirds, yeah. I would want to be in the north when it was snowing. But in the summer, I'd probably stay all year round. Yeah, I'd want to be somebody that lived in or I'd want to live in an RV so that we could go
wherever we wanted, when we wanted. I think that would be fun. But, I mean, that would be giving up other things. But maybe it could be like temporary, like for 2 years or 3 years, you're going to travel around the United States. But, you know, who has money for that? Hey, Mona. Just got home a bit ago, had groceries to take in. Awesome. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Sue, did I say hi to you already? I think I did. I think I did. Alright, well, let's see, we got purple. Could do red, maybe. I know we already have red, but... or yellow. Let's do yellow. We could even... well, if I'm gonna make this... then this could be yellow. Okay, so we'll make this one orange. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. I just am. Has anybody that has this book or her other books photocopied it onto, or printed, either one, onto paper that you like better than this book's paper? I know we all usually do that with 8.5 by 11. Books, but maybe not. Maybe not on these. But I think it would work. I mean, it's gonna be definitely the width would be right. We have a small camper, but only for weekends. Living for 6 months. Frederica, we have a small camper too. It is so small that all that will fit in there is a bed and some shelves. I might have talked about it before on here, but you might not have heard me talk about it. It's called a runaway. Definitely you cannot fit 6 people in it. I mean, you can fit 2 people and a dog. 2 people and a dog. We have had 2 dogs in there at one time. Not any more than that. Yeah, look up runaway campers. That's pretty fun. Okay, and I can make this one yellow. I'm just going to go over the whole thing with yellow and then come back with maybe... I wonder why that's so yellow up there. Did I use a different yellow? That's weird. Maybe I pushed harder. I don't know.
Is 21 fits also 2 people and 2 dogs? Good. 21. That's is it called a, well, there's one called a, now I just lost it. I don't know. What's the name of it? Maybe that'll jog my memory. I'm actually hungry, so it's harder to think when I'm hungry. Let's go with the brown. One of them begins with a T. Or you might have a pop-up. That's usually 23 or 21. Gray albacore server. Okay. Cool. I'll have to look that up. My husband likes to watch videos of campers or people that live in their cars or things like that, and usually those people are doing YouTube videos and you know, getting some income from that. I don't like this yellow. Wonder what was under there. I don't like how this brown is working on that. That looks terrible, but we are just gonna go with it. We're gonna say it's a beat up. It's a beat up bag. It's seen a lot of places. It's almost new. Let's see, beach balls are usually red and yellow, aren't they? It can be any color, I guess. Gonna really do anything special to the beach ball. Let me get out some grays. I'm just gonna pick one. That's cold. All right. Well, let's go with that. It's really not that much of a difference. I don't want it to look gray, but it may end up looking gray. Darker under here. it was a big blessing. We went camping in a tent, and my husband was like, "We're not going to do that again." He started looking for very small RVs that could fit in. Did I tell you what gray this was? It's cold gray 4. I just grabbed a gray. It's not special or anything. Small enough that it could have an air condition, and small enough to fit in our garage, because he didn't want to spend money storing it anywhere. So that's what he did. He looked and found, is that supposed to be white? Or I almost think it's supposed to be red. He saw the runaway, and there's different sizes of runaway. You can have a one that fits just one person. I mean, they all fit one person, but no more than one. You can have one that like ours, that fits 2, at least no more than 2. And then you have, and now that one is 6 by 8. And the height of it is, I want to say 4 feet. I don't remember if he's measured the height of it. But I can't stand up straight in there, and I'm 5'4". That tells you anything. So it is pretty small. Ooh, I need to color that. It's got a door. You can have it custom done with a door in the back, or a window in the back, or no window. You can choose 1 door or 2 doors. We have the 2 doors. You can have an extra rack on the front or the back, or what else? There's a lot of ors. Hey, Angela. Looking great, Leslie. I'm at the hospital. Sunday can't stay. Oh, I'm so sorry. He's at the hospital. If he's ill, I hope he's gets well soon. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I only have 2 classes tonight, which is unheard of, but so I'll be able to come in. Didn't I grab another? I grabbed the, oh, I already used that. I'm going to see if this gray will look better on some of these things. What else? It comes with an AC. If it's cold outside, my husband just hooks up
hooks up a heater, and he likes to watch other people that have the same car or minivan. I'm looking at the van and I'm thinking van. The same camper, and see how they fix up their inside. It's basically just a box with an AC and some shelves, so you can do it up any way you want. Some people that have it that are just by themselves, they just have a single, like one of those futon single beds, or just a small bed. Usually you'll want a raised bed in there so you have storage underneath, but some just put their mattress flat, and they actually have to cut off the end of a mattress to make it fit. And it's just like that. I don't think a lot of people put their microwaves in there. Now they'll take them out. We actually had a microwave that we left in there and used it, and it got to be kind of annoying. So my husband had seen where a couple used, sorry, I'm trying to think at the same time. They were putting theirs on the outside on a table and then just plugging it into some kind of outlet. Steve got a power strip thing that we use. This is Payne's Gray. And so he'll see what other people do, and that might give him an idea of something he can do, or do the same idea. I'm using this Payne's Gray to give it some shadow. You know how I like my shadow. Although I could be here all day if I did that, which I'm almost here all day. I am almost here all day. That is a very big pail. I mean, who has a pail that big? Oh, no problem. I'm glad you can pop in. This is a really colorful page. Now, if I hadn't decided just to pull out random cards and have y'all pick one, I probably would have made them all the same color, made these the same color. And the same color. What I mean is not using these colors, just all like a brownish red color, and all of these would be, I don't know, luggage colors. What color are luggages? Luggages? So, especially these two, they look kind of old-fashioned, you know. But anyway, it's all right. I keep going back to this one being orange. Does it look orange? I mean, does it look like it's two houses in one? It could go either way, really.
I think the roofs, I was just gonna, roofs. I was going to use brown. Very boring color. Actually, I like brown. Brown is one of my favorite colors. This is the walnut brown. This way they all kind of tie together. Although this is looking rather ugly. Oh. I'll leave it that in burnt sienna. Let's see what that does. Yes, I like burnt sienna better. Now I'm going to have to put that other color down so it'll look like all the other ones. Yeah, I tend toward the redder browns. Like, or chocolate. I mean, chocolate is, it could be, a chocolate could be a reddish brown. It just depends on the chocolate. See, like this, I could put some highlights on it. It's not much of a highlight, but it's something. Although there's not going to be a lot of highlights. How about in the last bit of time I work on the sky? Okay, now I don't want to overwork it or anything, but you know, I do want to overwork it. See, it looks like a night, and then this could be the moon, but I guess this is darker, a darker part of the sky. Would you make this blue, or would you make it dark and gray? I mean, what do y'all think? Oh, this? Yeah. I forget 5 minutes after I've talked about something, so y'all have to give me a reference. I don't want to overthink the background, but also I don't want it to look dumb. I used to have all these in a case that I modified. It was a case that had regular, the black, yeah, regular slots for pencils. Oh gosh, I can't even think. Probably need to go eat. And then I cut them so that this would fit in there. So I cut every other one. You can tell when I'm not concentrating on my speaking, and or when I'm not concentrating on my work. think which one of these will work best. Oh, I forgot about those little things. I have these too, but I'm not sure if they will work on this. I could say something to you and somebody else 5 minutes later forget it. Yeah. It's just part of fibro brain and getting older. All right. So I'm going to try this. It's kind of big for this spot, but I'll try it anyway. Woo! I might cover a lot of space there. Yeah, I don't think it could be much bigger because it's made for the finger. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. Probably white pencil over the black. Oh, look, I got out. Does this erase? Yay! A little bit. Not very much. Okay, I just need to be careful. I'm going to go back with one of these other tools and get closer. It is definitely in the ugly stage. Fiber is awful and it's mean. Yeah. It's I'm not as in pain like I used to be, but the fatigue is coming more. So I'm not real crazy about that. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. These are little eyebrow makeup applicator. Not sure what else to call it. The fibro brain and the fatigue are the things that bother me right now. But I take a lot of vitamins, and I gave up certain foods. I gave up milk. I don't know what alternate milks y'all like, but I was doing almond coconut and almond by itself for a long time, and then I don't know where I saw it. Maybe it was in one of the chats. Somebody mentioned oat milk. And I said, ooh, I think I'll try that. Now, I'm going to take the... Do I have black?
see what this does. It goes over nicely. Although I think I need to put more of this on. It's kind of embarrassing to lose one's train. Oh my goodness, this is so ugly. This is hard to use. This is, I think I may, oh, look at that, it's terrible. Bee boo, bee boo. All right, that's sort of okay. The oat milk. Thank you for reminding me what I was talking about. The oat milk is really good. It doesn't have very much sugar in it. When I stopped cow milk, that was really a turning point for the fibro. I mean, people told me for years, you need to give up cow milk. You need to give up cow milk. No, I love my milk and I'm going to keep my milk. I might cut out other things, but I'm not going to take that away. But I was sort of forced, not by anybody, just myself. That's too long of a story that I don't want to tell. Too much information. But I just decided that that's what I was going to do. And it made a lot of difference in the fibromyalgia. So occasionally I will drink it, like at a restaurant, if all they have to serve with the breakfast is the milk, then I'll get a small one, like a kid would drink. And I may not even drink the whole thing. Well, because this has all kinds of stars everywhere, I think this is the moon. I could be wrong. It might be. I wish I kind of made it to be the sun after all, but we're going to just get through this. I want to make this as dark as I can with this stuff. I mean, I may have trashed this, who knows? There's other reasons people give up cow milk. Actually, I should have given it up years ago because I suddenly became lactose intolerant. But that didn't stop me. I put lactose in it, or I bought the lactose milk. And but then a few years ago, I just said, I've got to do it. I've got to do it. And I think I did almond milk. I don't like soy. I don't like soy milk. I think you can actually use water on this with these gel sticks, but can't use water on this page, so wow, this little one got really dirty. All right, I took most of it off.
may just have to use this. Just a little bit, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could go in here with some of it you can erase, some of it you just have to live with. I could get darker and darker, but all right, I'm going to try. So this is an example of what not to do on this page. So I'm really providing a service. This is probably one of those points at which I should have used Prismacolor black. I think it would have spread better. Although this is not bad either. Now I'm going to forget where all the dots were, but that's all right. I'll make new stars. I'm attempting to use King Art's gel stick and the polys on the top. If I could erase all this and start over, I would probably just make it sunny. But because there were so many stars in here, I thought, well, I've got to make it black. It's gotta be black. Where is my hairbrush? Sorry. It's an old song. Oh, where is my hairbrush? What have I done? That's all right. Oh, you know what I could have used on it was gouache. I could have used gouache on this. Oh, yeah. I've used just pencil on a background before, and it was a lot. This other picture that I'm working on, I used quite a lot of blue. I'm following Karen's tutorial on it. Let's see. But I'm doing a few things differently. Not too much. So on this one, she's got the yellow going further down and more orange here, but I didn't like that. The tops could be orange, that was fine, but I just didn't want to overwhelm the spot with color. And over here too. But I'm actually converting most of the Black Widows, converting most of the Prismacolors that she's calling for with Black Widows. Although there's some that you can't that don't have an equivalent, so it's just, you just have to, I just have to use the Prisma, which is fine. That's usually how it happens, unless I'm doing a page out of my own mind, then I use all the Black Widows. Gosh, when will this come out? Wow. Since I've completely... No, I haven't. I have not completely ruined it yet. Ah. Gosh. I have not completely ruined it. Y'all, I really need to clean my craft room. I really do. It is a mess. A mess, I tell you. Okay. Yeah. I've got some gouache. I'm not going to use any water because this paper doesn't like water. And I'm not certain I want to use this. I just have all kinds of paintbrushes I've collected over the years. I think that one is, yeah, like that one. Okay, here you go. This is an experiment. Getting somewhere. I think we're getting somewhere. Oh. Harder to spread without water, but I got some on this. It's only a page, right, Connie?
Not sure what to do about this little swirl. I guess I'll just have to remember it's there. Alright, I don't think I'm going to go all the way over that way with it. I'll just come in with pencil. From where it ends. Wow. Oh, you're welcome. No problem. Yep, I think the black is going to work. The gouache is going to work much better on that. So that's what I'll be doing. Then when it dries, I'll come back and put in that, and I think I will like go over that swirl with white too. Yeah, I'll probably have to go over that twice because it's not really dry right there. But that's what I'll do. Okay, y'all, I'm starving and I've got to wash my brushes. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. As everyone else says, please hit the like button and share if you'd like. I will finish this over the weekend and show it to y'all in my community tab. Yep, I need to go. I'm starving. Let's see. Blessings. Blessings. Y'all have a great weekend. I'll probably be in whoever's on today. Who else is on today? Oh, you're welcome. Hey there, Shannon. You were lurking. You're welcome, Frederica. Emily's on. Is anyone else on this afternoon? Emily, yep. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I knew that one. Okay, see y'all later. Bye.